All right, so what are we looking at here, Amy?
This is what we call salvage food, and this is probably the most important item that we have here in the food bank, and it's so important to keep an adequate supply on hand because these items are what's going to really expand the meal. We have meat available for folks, which our agencies give out exactly, but you can really stretch your meal, make a couple of different meals using things like pasta. This is also canned fruit and vegetables, things that are really nutritious, and a couple of special treats.
Like stuff that, is just special that you want to have once in a while.
Absolutely.
And you probably get your best variety of stuff from people who donate.
And there were so many ways to really have fun with a food drive. You can do something with your family. If you're having a family get-together, birthday party, weekly Sunday dinner, ask them to bring a couple of items and then donate it to the food bank or your local food pantry, if that's more convenient for you. Because it's going to get to the folks that need it regardless of whether you bring it here or to the pantry.
Yeah.
Items like canned meat, tuna fish, chicken,
peanut butter,
canned fruit and vegetables,
chunky
jelly, soup, absolutely, pasta, rice, and then ethnic items like rice noodles, rice vinegar. Any baking items are great, and you can really have a theme once a month with your family at dinner.
Yeah,
you can do a peanut butter and jelly food collection. You can do a breakfast of champions food collection.
Yeah, where you get good cereal.
That includes cereal, oatmeal, dry pancake and waffle mix, maple syrup, things like that are focused on breakfast. And then you can make a theme pertaining to the month or the next holiday.
Now, let me ask you a question. You mentioned holidays. I know that there's a lot of people get involved with a food drive at Christmas.
Yes.
But this is January now, and your need is pretty much the same.
It is, and oftentimes it increases this time of year simply because folks are going to the pantries more often if they have to pay high heating bills.
Yeah, especially in the colder climate.
Exactly. And then the same thing happens in the summer because the kids are out of school. So because they're not getting that breakfast and lunch at school, that's
the parents have to supplement.
That the parents need to plan for, exactly. And due to financial and economic restrictions in their families, they may not be able to manage that. So the winter, after the winter holidays and the summer are the times that your food bank and food pantries need donations.
The most.
Exactly.
Okay. Thank you.
Is the area that most of our salvage food that we saw downstairs comes into. After someone does a food drive, we weigh the food downstairs on our scale. Just watch your step there. And that way we can send them a proper acknowledgement, and we let them know how many pounds of food their donation totaled. The items go in a big bin like this, and we have volunteers who come in and inspect and sort the food. By inspecting it, they make sure that there aren't any large dents on the cans.
That expiration date is
This is
valid.
Best Buy, April 20th of 2007. Best Buy is a lot different than Use By. Best Buy means this item will still be wholesome after this date. The only thing that may change is the texture or the taste. But it's still wholesome. And this is something that I would use after April 20th of 2007.
I know, I probably use the tomatoes afterwards.
I take a little bit of a risk, personally, but...
Or the soup.
This is actually a pretty severe dent. So this is something that we would ask a volunteer to throw away.
To reject.
Exactly. And we train...
And that's because of food poisoning, right?
Well, exactly. Botulism. If you feel this, you'll see that there's a little bit of a sharp edge there. Air could get in there. And then botulism would occur.
Anytime the air goes in, the bacteria that can then grow.
Exactly. So we provide our employees with a tour of the building to let them know how what they're doing fits into the total picture.
And like you said, this is one of the most important elements of the whole operation.
And items that you see in here.
And like over here, we didn't really talk about it, but just like
personal care items.
Personal care items are so
paper
expensive
products,
too.
Absolutely. Cleaning products.
Ziploc bags, all that kind of stuff.
Baby food.
Oh yeah,
diapers.
Baby food. Oh, so all these boxes are full of the gold, but it all has to be sorted by volunteers.
Exactly.
How many volunteers do you have here traditionally?
We have 90 regular volunteers, and those include the ones for our mobile pantry program, which we're so proud to have operating in our building. And it's a really unique program that serves homebound elderly and disabled folks that can't access a food pantry due to frailty or illness.
Okay.
So we deliver the groceries once a month directly to their door. We do a food preference list with them. Once we determine eligibility, we'll find out what their likes and dislikes are and what are their specific health concerns.
Okay.
If they're diabetic or have hypertension, we'll try to get them low sugar and low sodium products.
So almost every delivery is tailor-made to the customer, really?
You bet.
Wow, that sounds wonderful.
And we'll go to the pantry now.
Okay.